Thanks for joining me today. I appreciate you taking the time to learn the fundamentals of speed lashing, a topic you're probably not familiar with, a topic which some might say is controversial. It has been ingrained in us to think that a volume set of lashes should take hours to complete, that if you finish a full set in less than 2 hours, the quality must be poor. Well, I'm here to tell you that with the correct setup, products, technique, and practice, you can achieve the same quality of work in a lot less time. But before we get started, I wanted to introduce myself. My name is Jessica Goodfellow, and I began building the Outlash brand in 2015. We're an online retailer and beauty boutique based out of Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I built the Outlash brand on the fundamental theory that high-quality lash products mixed with high-quality education will get you working effectively and efficiently. I built my clientele because of my speed. My clients don't have 2+ hours to spend with me. They want in and they want out. A full set of volume lashes doesn't need to take 4 hours. Welcome to the world of speed lashing. The products you'll need for this application is the ACCELERATOR adhesive, which we keep in an airtight container when not in use, our bonder, primer, our silk or cashmere lash trays in C-curl 0.05s from 9mm to 12mm, LENNON tweezer, MONACO tweezer, your lash wash, MICROPORE and green tape, front view mirror, gel pads, and jade stone. Your setup is the foundation for efficiency. Your lash cart should be easily accessible, organized, and eventually memorized. Grab and go is a thing while lashing. So my lash cart is broken down into 3 tiers. My top tier contains all of my tweezers, which I keep in a magnetic tweezer case, my adhesives and my other liquids, such as my bonder, our lash wash, primer, and my application accessories, such as my lash wands, lint-free wands, and gel pads. I also keep all of my miscellaneous tools, such as my adhesive shaker on my top tier, as well as my scissors and my front view mirror. I also keep my most frequently used lash trays on my top tier. My second tier contains the remainder of my lash trays, as well as 2 tape dispensers, one for my paper tape and the other one for my green tape. I also keep these professional towels as extra barriers for my clients that I place right underneath their head. And my bottom tier contains my face masks, my face wipes, and as well as a box of things that I don't get to use on a regular basis, but I do use them once or twice a week. My client is already prepped. I gave her a quick lash bath using her lash wash, dried her off, primed using the Outlash primer, and I've used gel pads now with tape to hold her bottom lashes down, mapped her out, and removed all of her grown out lashes. And now I'm ready to begin the application. It comes down to your technique and your workflow. I often see lash artists jumping from one thing to another frequently, whether that's a new tweezer or a new adhesive. If it's working, don't rock the boat, but also know that things take time. One of the biggest things that I highlight with students is consistency. Chances are you're probably not going to get it down the first day, but muscle memory is a thing. Seeing 1 client per day makes the difference. I make my fans right off the strip. Both our silk and cashmere lines fan like butter. This is extremely important. I personally try and test every single product before it hits our shelves. I went through hundreds of manufacturers over the course of several years before settling on our current suppliers, who we've been with since 2016. I start by placing my lash strips on my tile in an angle towards me. I give my lashes a quick brush through with a fresh lash wand, and then I prep 6 to 8 extensions and pull it upwards off the strip about 50%. I use the surface area of my MONACO boot tweezer to roll the lashes to the right. This part is the hardest of the process, as you have to apply just the right amount of pressure as to not kink or make an extra wide fan. I position my tweezer to pick up the fan I've made about 20 to 30% from the top. I pick up in a forwards and upwards motion. Your wrist should be in a flickering motion when you are doing this. You never want to fully pull towards, as this will ruin your fan and kink your lashes. Your fan should come out with a pointy base. However, if your fan splits at the base or is boxier, you can dip it into the bonder solution while releasing some tension to manipulate the base, then dry it off by wiping it on a piece of professional towel prior to dipping it into the adhesive. I can easily isolate after years of experience, so placing it onto the natural lash is quick. However, if you need both tweezers to isolate while starting, make sure you do this prior to making your fan. I lash throughout the eye and work in zones on my lash mat. I never lash too close to the last one I've just placed to avoid stickies, and once a layer becomes too difficult to quickly isolate through, I tape back. I do this continuously throughout my application process until all the adult lashes have been taken care of. Yes, there's lots of taping and removing, but each strip of tape is detacked thoroughly to avoid tugging on the client's natural lash. I move on to the other eye and repeat this process until the set is complete. I always check my work prior to nano misting or removing the tape and gel pads, because your client should never open their eyes with any lashes attached to the bottom of the lash line. Thanks for joining me today. You can purchase any of our products online at outlashextensions.com, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tips and tricks. If you have any questions, feel free to email me and my team at hello@outlashextensionspro.com and follow us on Instagram at outlashextensionspro. Happy lashing!